Hi guys and welcome to Simply Hike. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Meindl women's Softline walking boots. Now this walking boot is absolutely fantastic for its weight. It only weighs 590 grams, so it's perfect for if you're going to be doing your Duke of Edinburgh, just a weekend hiking, or if you're going to be doing any challenges like the 3 Peaks this year. This is definitely a boot to look into. The boot itself is made out of suede leather, so it's nice and lightweight and it's nice and breathable. And the good thing about suede leather is one, it doesn't take as long to break in, and two, really, after you've kind of broken it in, the actual shape that you get from the boot as well is really nice, so it's going to be a really nice fit for you. Obviously it's Gore-Tex, so it's 100% waterproof and lifetime guaranteed. As long as you take care of the Gore-Tex will take care of you. Now obviously Meindl do their own products as well when it comes to it. Obviously you've got the wet spray, you've got the conditioner cream. All of these work really well with the actual boot itself to give you the maximum waterproofness, obviously to help with the breathability, and also to you know, just to help condition the suede so it doesn't dry out. So it's definitely worth your while taking a look at that. But anyway, let's talk about the boot. So it has the kind of the most tech part to the boot is a thing called Air Active. Now, as you can see, there's holes on the top part there and there's holes on the side. Now what this basically means is when you push down on the boot itself, it releases all the hot air that obviously your foot is creating. You know, obviously for the breathability, so obviously if you're doing lots of hikes. So pushing down like that basically creates a vortex within the sole of the pump of the boot itself, which is placed in the sole, pushes all the hot air out, and when you push down, that's when it sucks all nice fresh air in. So as long as you've got a nice pair of breathable socks, this boot is going to be nice and breathable for you, especially if you are going to be going in hotter climates as well. You know, with the Gore-Tex lining, sometimes it can't be, or it cannot be, doesn't tend, should I say, to be that breathable. But with the actual Air Active system from Meindl in this boot, it's definitely worth looking into. Yeah, as I say, that's probably the most techie part of the boot. So let's just go through the general all-rounder of the boot as well. So obviously the key thing with any Meindl boot is that you have a nice wide entry point. So if you've got thicker socks on, you've got a larger foot, obviously, you know, you're hiking during the day, you want to take your boots off for some reason, with the wide entry point that you have here, basically gives you that option. You know, it's easy to slide in, easy to slide out, and you don't really have to undo much to basically get your foot in. Obviously, you've got the tongue clip on the front part there. That's to bring the actual tongue, should we say, forward for you, to give you a better fit. And obviously you do have the 2 hook eyelets at the top. Now obviously you don't have any metal eyelets situated at the bottom part of the boot. This is, well, 2 reasons: to keep the boot nice and lightweight, and also 2, it's also, you know, not should we say, overkill. You've still got the foot adjust there, so you've still got all the play. So if you need to tighten up your boot, or if you need to loosen up your boot, you can easily do that with this boot, even though it's you know, the old eyelet's just a material. Also doesn't, you know, rub too much on the laces as well, so that's actually quite nice to see, especially when you don't, that's the kind of a key issue that you don't normally get with a, you know, without having metal eyelets. You know, the friction can sometimes, you know, damage the laces or actually damage the eyelet itself, and you're not really going to get that with them. That's just purely because of the quality of the boot. Obviously you have a nice toe box as well. Now it's nice and solid, as you can see. I'm not pushing down on it, obviously, apart from that bit there. It's going to give you all the protection that you need. So yet again, that's going to be key if you're going to be doing any, you know, proper hardcore walking or scrambling or anything like that, where toe protection is definitely a must. This is yet again one to look out for. Also, once you've kind of broken the boot in as well, it doesn't feel harsh at all. It just feels like a normal pair of walking boots. So it doesn't feel like, you know, you've got a massive clump of plastic at the front part of the boot, which is always a good thing. So yeah, there we go. Obviously the way that it's structured and the way that it's designed as well, you've got a nice, you know, protection at the back part for your heel as well, very much like the toe box, just made out of a bit of a more density suede material, just to offer you that protection. Obviously what you will also notice with the boot is it's a nice high ankle support. Now quite a lot of people do get put off by that sort of thing. You know, if you need the support, this is definitely a boot to look out for. Which is also quite nice is the fact that the boot itself is, you know, with the high ankle, it really doesn't add too much weight. If you get a higher up ankle boot, sometimes it can interfere with the weight of the actual boot. But as you can see, it is nice and lightweight. Also, because it's a lightweight boot, they've designed the sole pretty cleverly as well. Obviously it's a vibram sole, so the unit itself and the sole unit itself is absolutely solid, but the way that they've reduced the actual weight is actually designed on the grip of the bottom of the sole. As you can see, it's very quirky. You've got the side edges there, so if you need to, you know, dig your boot in on the side, you've got enough there to give you the grip and the stability that you need. Obviously there's variations of different shapes and styles and depths of the actual sole itself, so to be fair, it covers all sorts of ground, even ice. On a micro level, you see that you probably won't be able to see it on the video, but there's little grooves on the actual sole unit itself. Now these are designed to hold ice at a micro level, so even if it's a slippery surface, it will give you all the support that you need, even on ice, which is really key. And obviously the sole itself is vibram, so absolutely solid. So it's definitely a plus if you're going to be scrambling or anything like that. You know, you need a bit of a rigid boot, but there is some flexibility in there as well. So, you know, for your comfort, and also means, you know, breaking in time's a little bit quicker as well. That's a great boot from Meindl. For more information, please visit us at simplyhike.co.uk.